Good evening. It's that time of year. I've got my cozy jumper on and we're all a bit dark in here, but this year I've got a new phone, so I think the nighttime recording, just get the glasses on straight, will be better. So, pipe review time. I'm going to smoke something I wouldn't perhaps normally smoke. I'm going to smoke some Peterson's Irish Flake, my lover. That's my best Irish accent. That's about as much as you're going to get. There you go, there's the tin. Managed to peel the horrible label off that the government insists you put on there. It's quite a simple tin, nothing fancy. Never is any artwork on Peterson's tobaccos, they're all quite simple. But it's a fresh flake, there you go. Dark, not particularly thick. This one I've had since I think the spring. It's pretty dry. It just snaps in half quite easily. Obviously left it somewhere where it should have done a bit better. But I hear you cry. What is it? Well, my cheat sheet here says that it's Burley Dark Fired Kentucky, Virginia. I'm not sure whether that's Dark Fired Kentucky, Virginia, or just Virginia and Dark Fired Kentucky. I still haven't worked that out. But it says it's, this is on smokingpipes.com, and that's a Burley family. Peterson's Irish Flake is a full-bodied blend made of equal proportions of air-cured, flue-cured, and dark-fired. True to the pure tobacco taste, it's recommended for the experienced pipe smoker. It says strength is a 4, room note is a 4, taste is a 4. So all in all, pretty strong tobacco. First impressions are, you can tell it's quite a strong tobacco. The overall flavour is quite meaty. As far as tobaccos go, it's not particularly florally, I don't think. There's something there, I can't quite work out what it is at the moment. A little bit of bite on the tongue, but nothing much. It's just a strong tobacco. I'm getting a little more of a hit now from it as well. The nicotine's starting to wallop in there, so it is pretty strong stuff. I've had my dinner, so I should be alright. But it's not something I'd smoke on a regular basis. I'm much more of a Latakia, Virginia Orientals type of person. Do you know what? Weirdly, there is a bit of a floral note. I know I said there wasn't, but there is. It's just sort of starting to kick in. Anyway, just quickly then, I'm smoking my Moonshine Devil's Ants, which clearly you can see the stem needs a bit of a clean. Can't help it. Believe it or not, that was green at one point. I don't think any, oh there's a little, no, I don't think any of the green now remains. It's just gone completely brown. Which is a shame because it looked awesome when it was green. But I don't know, I kind of like it now it's brown. It's a nice pipe. It's the only moonshine I've got, but David Lorenzo or something, I think that's his name, moonshinepipes.com. very good pipe maker. Really nicely finished. Yeah, but very pleased with it, apart from the fact that the stain faded, which is weird, but there we go. The only thing I find with the Devil's Ants is sometimes stuff tends to just, if you've got it hanging out of your mouth, it just drops out, and you can get a bit of an uneven burn, and also this sort of nicotine staining and tar build up around here can be quite high. So you have to watch out for that. Yeah, I mean, some of the reviews on here, well balanced, good job Peterson's. There was one that actually said it, no, I can't find the one I was reading. It said it had some good stuff going for it, but if you like dark, strong, treacly kind of tobacco, then this one's probably for you. If you like stuff like 1792 by Samuel Gorworth or Revor Plug, those kind of very heavy, burly kind of flue-cured, I have a problem with that word, flue-cured tobaccos, then this is probably for you. Yeah, it is strong, and I wouldn't recommend it for the first time pipe smoker. But then hopefully a first time pipe smoker would probably go to the tobacconist and say, hey, that Irish Flake you've got there, what's that like? And he'd go, not for you, my friend. But as the nights draw in, I am favouring more of these darker tobaccos. With the winter, it seems like it's the way it's meant to be, if you know what I mean. Cold nights, strong tobacco, maybe a strong drink in the offing as well. Some porter or some kind of stout would go well with this. Yeah, I think if you were in Ireland, sitting in a bar with a pint of Guinness on the go and a pipe full of Irish Flake, I think you'd be quite happy. The only other that I picked up recently, some Old Dublin, and that's more up my pipe, I suppose you could say there, up my pipe, because that's a sort of Latakia Virginia blend, so that's probably more what I'm used to. Again, you can see though, Peterson don't really go for much on their tins, do they? Not a lot. They're very boring compared to my rather nice old style early morning pipe tin that I have acquired. Just the lid on a new tin, and I also got me a nice nightcap one as well. Look at that. It's better than having that on it, isn't it? Look at that, beautiful. All coloured in around the edge as well. Dunhill, you really are missing a trick, not colouring the whole thing in anymore. But there we go, rules are rules, and you've got to stick all these labels and shit on them. So there you go. I can't really say much more about it. It's a meaty, heavy flake with a little bit of scent in there. I don't know if it's the fact that I've got a cold, the retrohale's kind of pumped out a little bit of it. Yeah, nice. Could easily go, see, look what's happened there. I've got shit all over my hand from the pipe. That's the only thing, that's the only real drawback on this is actually overfilling it. I'd say if you've got an ants, just don't fill it too much. I think I've got my other little ants, I know, I've moved it. So there you go. Peterson's Irish Flake. A good, solid, meaty tobacco that if you like strong, dark flakes and cured tobaccos, you can't go wrong. It's probably one of the best tobaccos I've had from Peterson. The rest of them are all a bit, you know, Dunhill for me make much better tobaccos instead of Samuel Gorworth. Peterson, I've been quite let down by a lot of their range. So yeah, Sherlock Holmes I wasn't overly fussed about. So Old Dublin, hope you hit home on that one. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling on for 10 minutes of your life you're never going to get back. And it's gone out. So I will see you around for another pipe review, or maybe even a cigar review. Until then, see you around.